Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King of Dragon Pass. We have completed our first year in Dragon Pass. Let's go ahead and proceed to Sacred Time. Alright, the forecast. Our God Talkers say that the omens indicate a typical harvest, and many of our cows would have twins and triplets. Sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and put one into herds, one into war, one into mysteries, and I think we'll be okay with this. Let's see what people suggest. Not honored our clan deity by performing the hero quest of Glorantha and Aroka. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Let's actually allot one to crops, like they're kind of suggesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and proceed. Brandgore died of old age. That's okay. Alright. We kind of want some more weapon thanes, though. Let's go ahead and recruit them. And Southerners come to your Tula looking for the present location of the Anmengarn clan. They say that they're agents of the Pharaoh and the tyrannical ruler your people fled when you came to this land. They appear to be sorcerers. At the very least, those strange implements they carry are probably magical weapons. The implements emit a low thrumming sound, the likes of which you have never heard. I've never heard of the Anmengarni. He suggests we say that. Ophir suggests, die now, sorceress scum. They're sorcerers. They use a kind of magic that all good Orlanthi abhor. Orngarin suggests anything other than die now, sorceress scum. They would not swagger in here so confidently if they had not the power to back up their bravado. Vastir suggests, why do you seek the Anmengarni? If they serve the Pharaoh, it's not likely they mean us or the Anmengarni any good. Rosticos has no suggestions. They are rigidly devoted to their mission. No conciliation is possible here. Garnanavis suggests anything other than die now, sorcerer scum. Our magic is powerless against sorcery. We're all going to die! And Venina has no suggestion. We have heard of no Anmengarni. Go with that. The sorcerers point their thrumming implements at you. We can attack them or wait and see. Well, let's just wait and see. Then one of them told the leader that we were telling the truth. They left without uttering another word. Also, we can press a button and see the full artwork. Alright, so it is sea season. Let's go ahead and check out farming. We need 262 farmers and 210 oxen. We have 368 healthy farmers, so we're really good on that. Let's go ahead and explore our Tula again. Not going to send Rosticos. We'll go ahead and send Orstenor. And let's go with 3 weapon thanes and 9 footmen is fine. Just travel slowly. There's a lot of secrets to find in our Tula, so we'll definitely want to explore around. On our recent exploration of the Tula, we descended into a valley dense with thickets. There is a large quantity of old bones and ivory teeth there, some buried, some exposed. Surely our crafters could find some use for them. Alright, it is now fire season. I am very tempted to do something about the crafters, but we'll wait a little bit. We could do some trade. The 6 brothers are pretty positive towards us. Maybe we should work on them. Alright, we want to establish a trade route, I think. Wolves have the most cows, and Darty have the most horses, Boscovi have the most food, the Ernaldori have the most goods. Well, we could go for the Ernaldori. Yeah, let's go for them. Okay, let's go for 3 weapon thanes, 12 footmen. We'll go with a medium caravan. Let's see how this goes. We're being raided by the Staghearths. They have 12 horsemen and 139 swordsmen. They slipped past our patrols, and we could raise only 8 weapon thanes and 68 of the feared in time. Well, that's not good. Let's go ahead and use 2 magic since we've got a bunch. Sacrifice to who mocked. We want to drive them off, and let's go with skirmish. So skirmish means that we're primarily focusing on ranged weapons. The Staghearths rushed us before we'd fired more than a few volleys. It was a short, nasty battle. We drove the Staghearths off, and their survivors left without plundering our Tula. We captured 3 horses. Well, that's not bad. Did not lose any weapon thanes, but 3 were wounded. Killed 2 of theirs. We did lose 8 footmen, and they killed 5, and we killed 5. So that could be better. Let's actually get our patrols improved, and let's get some more weapon thanes. Our caravan is back from the Ernaldori. They agreed to trade with us on a regular basis, and we made a profit this trip. The Ernaldori have 14 weapon thanes. Not bad, but we are being raided by the horse nomads. There are 153 of them, all mounted. They slipped past our patrols, and we could only raise 14 weapon thanes and 67 of our feared in time. Alright, once again, 2 magic, sacrifice to mocked, drive them off, and skirmish. Ooh. We exchanged missile fire with them, but never closed. We only killed 1 and lost 3 elite fighters, 3 weapon thanes, and 9 fighters. Well, that's not great. So we've got a lot of wounded, but I think we'll be okay. We should probably do some more exploration. Well, let me check my patrols. Nah, I think we won't do anything here. So on this screen, we'll get into this a little bit later. This is these are stories that we know, myths we know. But we'll get into that later. Might be a good idea to get some more things, and I would kind of like to get the feared women. So let's go ahead and sacrifice to Vinga for mysteries. With 4 cows and 16 goods. Vinga revealed the workings of the Pathfinder ritual. That's okay. I have been asking around, talking to weapon thanes and explorers from other clans, trying to figure out who those horse-riding people are. The ones with the fiery lances who attacked us recently. I'm told that the lands to the west are full of these evil foreigners. They never get off their horses, so the other clans call them the horse spawn. They worship Orlanth's enemy, Yelm the Bad Emperor, so I know we haven't seen the last of them. Explorers from your clan find the body of a dragon newt warrior lying in a stream bed just inside the boundaries of the Tula. Some of them have heard that it is possible to make magical armor from the hide of a dragon newt. However, they don't want to touch or move the body without first seeking advice from the ring. We're having trouble with some of our neighbors. We should improve relations by giving them the body of one. Giving the body to one of them, suggests Barn Gratis. Ophir suggests we leave it alone. Dragon newts make all the other strange foreigners look normal by comparison. Orngarin suggests, remember what happened in the Dragon Kill War. Says, leave it alone. Vastir, give it to another clan. A little generosity would not go awry. Rostakos says we should trade it to another clan. We should ask 25 cows for it. Garnaneva says leave it alone, and Vanina suggests nothing. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to make magical armor from its hide. It was difficult to skin the Dragonute corpse without destroying the hide, but our tanners and magicians managed the task. Who gets to wear the armor? So let's look for someone who is reasonably young, because we're going to lose it when they die. Well, that is kind of unfortunate. Let's see, you're excellent at combat, you're excellent at... You guys are all excellent at combat, you're very good. Well, I guess Orngaren gets to wear it. The God Talkers performed a ritual so that Orngaren could call upon the magic of the armor. It shaped itself to her body, and they said nobody else would be able to wear it. After wearing the armor for a few days, Orngaren said that she felt quicker of step and clearer of mind. I think there's a way to see what your stats are, but I don't remember. Okay, I would kind of like to get the Earth Blood. Improves the fertility of our fields when people are killed on them. So let's go ahead and sacrifice to Earthshaker and Mother of Dinosaurs. She is Arnalda's grim sister. Alright, she is probably going to like cows. Let's go with 8 cows and 12 goods. Marangor revealed the workings of the Blast Earth ritual. I guess it's okay. Well, it is dark season. We could go on another raid. Let's see. That's a lot of money, a lot of goods for all of those. I would kind of like to get more weapon thanes, actually. So let's go ahead and do that. While tending to the clan hall, the noblewoman Minara is horrified to discover that the case containing the clan regalia has been broken into and the holy regalia itself pilfered. 2 pieces are missing. Finding new regalia may be easier than finding what's been stolen. In either case, we must search for as long as it takes. Barngrada suggests that. Ophir suggests... Well, let's see. He suggests explore in search of new treasures to add to our regalia. Scour Dragon Pass for stolen regalia. Ophir suggests that we scour Dragon Pass for stolen regalia. Conduct a divination to locate it. My magic is at -2, though. Orngaren, whatever the rest of you decide. I don't care. Vastir, I have nothing to add. Rostikos, explore in search of new treasures to add to our regalia. It is easier to find new items than to find the particular ones that were stolen. Garnaneva, Rostikos is our best explorer. Send him to find new regalia. Vanina, theft is good. Without it, nothing precious would ever circulate. Explore in search of new treasures to add. Well, a bunch of people are suggesting that, so let's go ahead and do it. And Rostikos, you can go ahead and do that. How many weapon thanes do you send? Let's go ahead and send 6. How many seasons long is their mission? It is dark, so we're not going to have him on the ring when he comes back. Let's do 3. High-ranking members of the nearby Six Brothers clan approached Artula. We hear that you have a store of ivory. Those old teeth and horns are of some interest to us, and we would want to trade for them, explains their leader, Onelison. On board quietly reminds you that ivory is highly prized by the Six Brothers, perhaps even sacred. So we have the option of refuse them politely but firmly. In exchange for 40 cattle, they can fill 3 wagon loads. Or we can offer to set up a trade agreement instead, whereby they get the first pick of the year's ivory gatherings. So what this will do is that each year, well, I believe that they will then like give us 10 cows a year or something like that, and then our overall production of goods will go down. I think I'd rather take the 40 cattle flat out and take a hit to the production for a couple years, and then it goes back to normal. So that's what I am going to do. They didn't like this proposal at all, but we would not bend. Ornalescent finally sighed and shook her head, and they left. Oh. They were not interested in that. Well, sucks to be them. Let's go ahead and get our patrols out. Let's go ahead and do a cattle raid on the old Well, now we got 832 cows. We're doing a pretty good job on goods. Not really feeling the need to go out and steal more. So let's go ahead and explore. That is suggesting Kalai. Let's go ahead and choose Orstanor. 3 weapon thanes, 9 footmen, and you can travel slowly. We thought we'd found most of the secrets of Artula, but this latest expedition led us up a hill we hadn't climbed yet. There we found large fused lumps of iron, which we all know everyone wants. Okay. It is now storm season. Let's go ahead and see what we could sacrifice. There are definitely some things that I would like to get. Lightning deals out more wounds in battle. Thunderstone improves the effectiveness of our skirmishers. Woad reduces the number of deaths and wounds among the farmers. That's always good. Can't do Vinga yet. Urox is would probably be a good one to start learning stuff from as well. Malia is Mistress of Disease, Pestilence, and the Plague. She is one of the unholy trio. So we can sacrifice for immunity, immunity from a plague, cause a plague, or curing. Restores sick people to health. Not interested in that right now. Isaris, we've got Spare Grain, obtains extra food via trade. Trading improves the profit of trading missions. Market improves the profit of our market. And Silver Tongue helps our traders and negotiators. I believe if we improve the size of our Isaris shrine as well, we'll be able to make more trade routes, but we don't really need that right now. True Sword is good. Weapon Thanes fight with the strength of 2. We've got Ancestors. We can do Protection, Defense against Hostile Spirits. So there's a lot of things we should really work on learning more blessings. So let's go ahead and sacrifice to Orlanth. We want to sacrifice for mysteries. Let's go for 4 cows. 3 cows. And 17 goods, I think. Our God Talkers received only confused visions. Well, that's unfortunate. A scouting party discovers rich farmland not far from your stead. It is inhabited by strange beastfolk who behave sort of like normal Orlanthe and call themselves the Beaker Ducks. For once, both warriors and Carls agree it would be a fine thing to drive these small inhuman creatures from their fertile valley and claim it for your own. So, let's see. You demand that the ducks cede you half their land, or launch a surprise attack against the puny ducks. If we don't attack them, some other clan will. Ophir suggests that we demand they give us 50 food, or 150 food. The ducks appear to practice a corrupted version of Orlanthe ways. Orngarin suggests that we demand tribute of 50 food, or approach them for a peace pact. The ducks know their home terrain. Many a brave man has been humiliated because of underestimating a foe. Vastir says that we should offer them a peace deal. Rostikos is out, so I can't ask him. Garnaneva suggests, let's not be too bold. You never know what strange magic members of the elder races might wield. And Vanina, Carls and fighters agree on something for once, and we're thinking of denying them? If we don't attack the ducks, we'll be deafened by grumbling. But no, let's go ahead and offer them a peace pact. The ducks accepted, and gave our clan place of honor in their songs. They said that they would also praise us to their kin in the swamp. So there's a good reason for this. If you piss off the ducks, they go to their cousins in the marshes, and you don't want to piss them off. You really don't want to piss them off. Oh, goody. We're being raided by the Old Owls. They have 14 horsemen and 140 swordsmen. Luckily, our patrol spotted them, and all 18 weapon thanes met them, as well as 117 of the feared. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and drive them off. Choose skirmish. I can't put any magic in, but let's go ahead and sacrifice to Orlanth. We tried to hold them off with missile fire, but the Old Owls managed to use the terrain to outflank us. Elgane strikes down an enemy warrior, then another, then dives and rolls to the side to avoid the charge of an Araxi berserker. She has become the target of several Old Owl warriors. What should Elgane do? Don't try to be a hero, fight bravely, press the enemy hard, or take insane risks to win the battle. Yeah, I can't check your... Oh, wait, there we go. She does have excellent combat, but it's not renowned combat. Fight bravely, press the enemy hard. Don't die. Although we did not know it before the battle, Elgane had been sick a few days earlier and had not fully recovered. She grew tired early in the fighting. The Old Owl warriors saw this weakness and pressed her hard. But we did succeed. There was an extended clash. Their magic was stronger than ours, but we quickly rallied. We drove the Old Owls off, and their survivors left without plundering our Tula. We captured 2 horses. With their careful attention, our auxiliaries kept 1 warrior from dying and healed 1 of the wounded. So we lost 1 weapon thane, 2 footmen, but we killed 1 of their weapon thanes and 11 of their footmen. It's not bad. Let's see. Got 69 goods. To maintain our temples, we're currently devoting 2 cows, 10 sheep, and 8 goods. We've got 849 cows. Well, let's actually double check to make sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and bump that up. So we got, I think we're still okay on people there. The clan mood is dissatisfied, the farmers feel resolved, and the weapon thanes feel secure. It could be worse. Let's go ahead and bump up some crafting. And let's get all 39 available slots working. So we're working gems, iron, and ivory. And here is the end of the year. 31 babies were born. We initiated 20 children as adults. The clan has 18 fewer people, 5 more head of cattle, 1 fewer horse, and 42 more sheep than we did last Sacred Time. We produced 921 and 781 bushels of food. 120 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 64 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 9 cows worth of goods. We are still going to need to bump this number up a bit more. But this is where we'll call this episode. When we come back next time, we'll move into 1332. See you then, everyone.